Hi, I'm Deck from Mission to the Sea, and this is 4020. I started learning to play guitar when I was 14, and I'm not going to tell you how many years ago that was. It was a long time though. And I studied music theory, and I started writing when I was in law school. I think there was a lot of pressure and a lot of stress, and it sort of forced me to an outlet, and that's when I started to be able to write something of my own. And from there, you know, I just tried to find a sound, and I think, you know, finally within the last, I don't know, 5 years or so, I've come across something that's continued to be interesting to me, and that's what Mission to the Sea is. So I recorded the last album, Tranquilo, with Stephen Collins, who has a studio in Lockhart, Texas, called The Troubadour. And Steve's thought was to just get a few albums that we really liked, in terms of, you know, ones that had elements we wanted to emulate on the record. And, you know, I won't go through all of them, but a few of the ones that we listened to when we were making this record were a bossa nova album by Stan Getz and Joao Gilberto, and we listened also to a Foro record by a band called Foro in the Dark. They're out of, I think they're from Brooklyn. David Burns played with them before. Anyway, so we would listen to records in between recording the songs, just to kind of remind us of what we're trying to go after. And we really tried to keep space in the songs, and Steve has an ability to put sort of a dreamy sort of sheen over everything that he does. It's very dark and lush, and so, you know, we didn't guide it a whole lot. We sort of just let, you know, Steve do his thing, and what came out came out. And I think, you know, we were happy with it. I was happy. Pearl for a Heart, and I think I like it most because I think if you had to look to one song to sort of try and figure out what I'm going for, what I'm trying to capture with Mission to the Sea, it's probably that one. It's got a little bit of a jazz element to it. There's a lot of space in the song. It's very, very, I think, calming, at least to me, and that's sort of the essence of what I'm trying to do with Mission to the Sea. The next album, I take kind of a while to record things, but I will say that I have started talking to people about working on some new recordings, and I would hope by the end of the year I could start doing some recording for another album. I've already got a tentative title for it, and most, if not all, of the songs, so I'm ready. That's my favorite thing to do. My favorite part of the whole process is recording, so I'm ready to get back in the studio, and hopefully before the end of the year I'll be able to do that. This next song is called Now at Last. It's by Feist, and it's off of her record Let It Die, and I guess this is one of my guilty pleasures. Now at last I know what a fool I've been, for I have lost the last love.
empty is the